So I guess it goes without saying that I am an MCU hater. I've hated it since Endgame. Endgame had too many plot holes, and I just wasn't a fan of it. But Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, has won me over. And here is the difference. First off, I had no interest in seeing this film until Sean Chandler sent out this tweet. And I'm like, oh, the MCU, Kevin Feige actually allowed a filmmaker to actually have creative freedom? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that was going to happen. I thought Sam Raimi's name on this film was just a marketing ploy to just generate talk and buzz. But to my astonishment, I enjoyed this film. And I'm seeing a lot of MCU fans out there saying they hated it. It's the worst one. Maybe it's because of that formula that everyone's used to. I, for one, applaud the MCU for allowing a filmmaker to get behind the lens and control the camera. Some of these sequences were just utterly amazing. It felt like a Sam Raimi film. And then along with Danny Elfman, I had feelings of nostalgia back in the theater watching Spider-Man in 2001. I honestly felt that way. And I was smiling the entire time throughout this film. Now, there are moments where the MCU formula does creep in, and that's where the tone completely shifts. And I get they had to put their little stamp on the film, but those are the only cons of this film that I felt. The story was somewhat original, just like a multiverse plot, but I will applaud the presence of the Scarlet Witch. I haven't seen a WandaVision. I don't subscribe to Disney, but I knew more or less what had happened. And the fact that she felt evil and she was an actual threat. And what she does to some characters in this film actually had me go, whoa! I didn't expect that. There are some deaths in this film that completely shocked me, and I loved every single moment of it. So again, if you're an avid MCU fan, this is coming from an MCU hater, self-confessed MCU hater. I love the direction the MCU is going with this because, in my opinion, the formula was great with Phase 1 and 2, but for me, it just got tired. I've never felt true stakes in a movie, MCU film. There's never emotional weight, and with Doctor Strange, this is definitely a step in the right direction. Again, please, the MCU, if you, for the next Phase 6 or 7, wherever your guys are at, please allow filmmakers creative freedom in your storytelling. It's much needed. And again, I thoroughly enjoyed the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and I recommend it. So coming from an MCU hater, you can see how happy I am. I enjoyed it. Check it out.